morning, good evening, good afternoon, Market Check enjoyers all around the world. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Market Check brought to you by BB. The title of today's stream is Paused, Not Finished, Crypto Edition. Well, guys, here's what's going on. We have Supreme Chairman Powell speaking tomorrow, and the market is basically singing us a nice lullaby 24 hours before. It's very boring conditions. Not a whole lot is happening and not expecting a whole lot to happen. So the best thing, although I want your engagement, the best thing you could possibly do for yourself is probably go book yourself a tea time for the afternoon. Go touch some grass, go take a divot, do something, do something, because I don't think a whole lot is going to happen 24 hours before Supreme Chairman Powell takes the Jackson Hole podium and tells us whether we are going up or down. I will say, without maybe spoiling it, my hunch is that the market and its participants are making calculated bets beforehand, forecasting, pricing in, hedging, taking precautions for excess hawkishness from Supreme Chairman Powell tomorrow as he takes the Jackson Hole podium. And hopefully it's a nothing burger, which is more or less my expectation. All these hedges probably come off the board, and there are some pretty bullish looking setups that I think have the opportunity to send us much higher heading into next week. But I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Tucker, how you doing, man? What are you seeing in the markets? Do you think this is just a hedge fest heading into Supreme Chairman's speech tomorrow? Or what do you think?
Yeah, definitely could be. Just looking at a few things. I mean, I talked about this the other day. Like, I like that we're not sweeping the low. But again, like, this wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, right? Like, I really don't care with Bitcoin as long as we're above like 109, 110. But yeah, probably some hedging going into tomorrow. I haven't looked at equities too much this morning. Pretty flat, I guess. What am I on the daily? Yeah, pretty flat. So trying to bottom before Powell. I would be shocked if we didn't get like, some of this on like the 1 hour candle tomorrow. I'm sure we will. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think let's look at ETH real quick. I like that we're hanging out above 42s. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think we'll probably have some volatility, but I don't think it's anything to worry about too much. Let's break that line on ETH and we'll get moving. But yeah, it should be interesting tomorrow. I'm expecting hawkishness, as I'm sure the rest of the market is. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I think as of right now, things look fine. So not too worried about it.
Yeah. Well, are you thinking, because when I look at the charts, man, like when I'm looking at a lot of altcoin charts, they're looking, very lethargic today. Like they're looking very tired, not even really like heavy, just like low volume, nothing, which usually results in just a slow bleed or walk down.
Mm-hmm.
Are you thinking that there's a lot of hedging and like pre-Jackson Hole positioning that presumably could come off the board quickly tomorrow and we see things liven up? Because when I look at this ETH chart, that looks pretty constructive to me, right? Like ignoring the catalyst of tomorrow and Powell and everything. If you were to draw a trend line across those highs, like that looks like a bullish setup. Maybe you could stab down a little bit lower, but it doesn't look bearish to me. It looks like we're just waiting, right? So are you thinking that tomorrow, even as soon as like market check tomorrow, we start moving higher? Or do you think that we end up taking out those lows from earlier in the week?
I mean, as it sits right now, we're 200 points above those lows. Like, if we're here, if we're at this price, like if Powell is taking the stage in 5 minutes, I would bet that we take out the low real quick. I don't think there's any way we don't, with the kind of volatility he's probably going to bring with him tomorrow. But I mean, again, that's not the end of the world, right? Like, I still think, this kind of is not bearish. As long as you don't like really lose these lows and like kind of retrace the entire move up. Like if this looks like that, then it's not as good. But yeah, I don't know. I'm expecting him to be hawkish, as I think everybody else is too. So I think the market's trying to price in hawkishness, but I mean, yeah, there's hedges, but like if he's super hawkish, I don't think they're just gonna like close.
And what's the deal with his hawkishness, Tucker? Like, why is the man? Why is he such a hawker? Like what's the deal?
I don't know, man. It's
He's just fussy, man. Powell is just a fussy chairman.
Yeah, I feel like he's slightly worried about unemployment and inflation and things he's probably seeing that we're not necessarily seeing. And he probably like in his head, I feel like it's like, let's keep things as high as I can for as long as I can, right? Until something breaks. And I don't think anything's broken.
Maybe he just have a PTSD, man. Maybe he's like,
yeah,
he didn't want to hike in his beginning of his term, right? Because lots of people have a memory of a nutshell, so they forgot. But they don't call him too late Powell for nothing, because he was like, hey, you should hike the rates, and he didn't. And then the CPI started to go, and he was like, oh my god, I have to hike. And so now he is worried that
That's a hilarious comment, by the way. That's
now
why we
he's
show up
worried.
every day for comments like that, man. That is hilarious. Sorry,
Now
Chef. I just had to put that. That was so funny.
No, that's a good one. Now he's worried that if he's going to cut, then that inflation might get out of control. But in reality, it's really just the yield market telling him.
Yeah, Tommy will be on here in a minute to talk about yields, obviously. But
goody.
Thank God, yeah.
Thank God we can talk about yields.
I just don't know how much signal there is in like this. This has been all right. This has been 2025. I mean, there's definitely signal in TLT, right? But like,
dude, this is a crazy chart. And if you zoom out on this, like the shoulder of all shoulders, the Wyckoff distribution of distributions, man. Like this thing just won't roll over.
I know. I mean, okay, so let's just like super basic, just plot Bitcoin on this. So I mean, yields went down, Bitcoin went down, right?
Looks like a positive correlation to me.
Yeah, it does. And then we kind of yields popped. I guess that was kind of the bottom though when they started moving up. And then they went sideways and Bitcoin went up and sideways. So it's really not the negative correlation that, is usually touted, but it's not crazy that like, I'm sure like, what's the correlation coefficient on this thing? I'm sure it's like,
Tommy, can you talk to me about yields, man? What is a yield, Tommy? What even is a yield?
Definition.
Talking about bonds.
What even is a bond,
Interest
Tommy?
rates.
Help me understand.
all right. So we have Bitcoin here, and we have the 10-year yield up here, Tommy. And then we have the correlation coefficient down here. So, and this is 2025 right here. So what's going on?
You trying to say if rates go higher, Bitcoin goes higher?
Yeah,
No.
Tucker, what are you saying?
No, but look, like Bitcoin or rates down, Bitcoin down. This went sideways. Granted, not like skyrocketing, but it went sideways and Bitcoin went up. So I'm just like, what's the relationship here? I mean, because you would think rates or yields down, people are buying bonds, economy's fine. Not like aping into bonds, but just casually buying bonds, right? Economy's fine, whatever. People rotate into risk like Bitcoin would go up, but yields down, Bitcoin down is interesting.
Bonds cannot be going higher, at least the long-term ones, because there is a mental shift, and whenever the longer-term bonds start to go, or yields, it's the same, but just so that we know what we are talking about. When the long-term yields start to go up above 4 the region is sort of like 4.3, 4.5%. That's like a balance. When long-term yields start to go above that, when they trade above 4.5%, that's when investors start to pull out from stocks and start to invest into bonds, and getting those yields. When the long-term yields are below 4.5%, it's better to take the risk of stocks and be in those. So general simple fundamental rule: when long-term yields are above 4.5, then stocks down. When long-term yields are below 4.3, that means stocks up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Cool.
tomorrow, are we just seeing a bunch of hedging and BS? Is anything going to happen tomorrow? Or are we just going to see all those hedges and people selling now, getting ready to buy back 24 hours from right now?
I kind of think that's what's going to happen, personally. Leaning towards that, we're seeing the market's expecting Powell to be hawkish because the last two times he has been very hawkish. So I don't know what he's going to say tomorrow exactly. Obviously, it seems like from the comments of a lot of other Fed members in the minutes, they're more worried about inflation coming back than they are the job market, at least at this point. Which means we could see yields go higher, right? I think that's kind of why is Bitcoin going up with yields? Probably because, yields rising is more indicative of the fact that growth is continuing to be priced into the market. So why not have, kind of that barometer for liquidity or global liquidity rather in Bitcoin move up with it? But I kind of feel like we're going to front run Powell's speech and bottom before he actually goes on the podium this time, but you never know.
I think it's a wrong assumption saying that yields go up with Bitcoin. That's not true. It's more about longer term relationship, really macro wise, because long term yield spiking a lot, which happened post 2021, resulted in a bear market. Now the 10-year yield is basically where it was when BTC bottomed. I would say that if the long-term yield were to spike, again, what I just said, if it started to spike above 5, then that's very bearish for the markets. But if the long-term yields start to drop down below 4, then that remains very bullish for BTC. And the local price fluctuations, which can take months to even a year, are irrelevant in this sense.
No, I agree. I don't think we could see yields just rip upwards and Bitcoin do well, right? But what we just showed was yields down, Bitcoin down, which is interesting.
No, I just think there is no information in that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no signal. Like, there were obviously other reasons, like the tariff, whatever, when for Bitcoin to go down. So, all right, chalk it up to no signal.
All right. So all that to say, no signal for now.
No, but that's also important, right? I like some could view this as like, all right, no signal. What did we even talk about? But it's, I actually like think these conversations are very important.
Capital flows would be able to answer that question, but I
Imagine,
describe it.
sorry, let me imagine someone trying to leverage trade 1 minute time frame for 10 years, right? Only to find out it didn't work.
100R.
And 100R. And imagine if you told him in the first year and he would follow. Well, there was also sort of no signal in it, but he didn't do it. And that was important. Knowledge for him, and he could have spent his time and money in a better way and not trying to high leverage, high R scalp on a minute time frame, thinking he can become a trillionaire in a single year. So,
wait, Jackus, you're not making money scalping the 1 minute chart. You're not making billions of dollars with these 1,000R 1 minute scalps.
look at the guy behind you, Tony.
I think what you guys are failing to, you guys obviously don't know what compounding is, because if you just make 5% per day and you compound that every single day, you'll be a trillionaire in like a quarter. So I'm happy I could teach you guys something today.
Actually, unbeknownst to you guys, I quit my job because I'm making so much in premium from selling these options. I'm not kidding. I did see a tweet like that last week.
They'll be back at their job in 2 quarters. That's my prediction.
Yeah, he basically made a down bad post this week.
Ooh,
like the VIX went up 10%.
Speaking of Tommy, the option trading actually got so huge in the past years. Like, it seems like it's the new hot thing. Everyone's an option trader.
Yeah, they just buy calls on every dip.
Yeah, it's so easy, Jackus. You should look into it, man. It's just you can't lose, man. You just keep buying on every dip. You just keep. I mean, dude, here's the thing.
Like a guarantee money.
Yeah, I mean it's a fix. Like it's guaranteed 100R every time. Yeah.
The humanity solved it finally. Everyone can get rich now.
There, now you get it now. Yeah. It clicked. I can tell it just clicked for you. That's good. Good.
Poverty is going to be gone. Options trading is gonna save us all.
All right, I'm gonna ask the chat something today, because this is probably the most boring day that I can remember in a long time. I mean, there's been some boring days, but like, talk about literal nothing burgers today. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about today? Any tickers, stocks, crypto? Let's just don't shill your shitcoin. Let me just start with that. Don't shill your shitcoin. I respect the hustle.
And there is Justin Sun right behind Tommy. Buy my shitcoin.
Buy my shitcoin. Dude, here's the thing about Justin Sun. It's like, how are you going to go to space and not shill your shitcoin, But anyways, His Excellency can do what he wants. Okay. Let's actually do this. So I posted a tweet yesterday, and I was just kind of like, I was more bored than anything. Like, I talked about it on the show, I think. But SPX 6900. I think that thing is completely topped against other ETH memes, man. Like completely and utterly top. I'm not even a FUD guy. Like, I'm not FUDding your bags. I'm just like, this thing couldn't be more topped against all the other ETH pairs out there, in my view. Like, I can't find a damn like solidified ETH meme that doesn't look bullish against this chart. I think that the worst thing that happened to it was this run up to new all-time highs prematurely before ETH and arguably before Bitcoin and the rest of the market. And then it gets listed on Coinbase yesterday, sells off from the news, go figure. And I'm like, I think this just, I know that they're saying is like there is no chart, but like I hate to break it to you, there is a chart and it doesn't look good in my opinion. There very much so is a chart. There's a lot of charts. There's now a Coinbase chart for it. So there are many charts. I mean, this thing looks sketchy, man. Like I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing down at like 60 cents before it turn around again. Almost like syncing back up with the rest of the ETH ecosystem.
I think as long as it holds above $1, it can still come back with the rest of the market. But yeah, you kind of would hate to see, if it started to deviate that all-time highs.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there is no chart. So
yeah, there's no chart. There's no chart.
I have some thoughts, but of course I do.
Tommy,
No,
do
I
you have
mean-
an object tree?
No, I don't. I don't really trade this. No, I promise. This time I actually don't have anything overlaid on SPX 6900. I just don't. I don't trade it. It has been kind of funny to me though. I think SPX 6900 is like a great example of how price appreciation can reframe how you view the quality of a coin. Because I remember having this discussion with people like a few weeks ago about how SPX 6900 was always like this very renowned meme. And you go back to 2023, it was kind of like the ugly duckling, the black sheep of ETH meme summer of like 2023. So I've never really been like a huge fan of this coin. I'm not surprised that like it can't sustain a bid above 1 or 2 billion so far. Right. So far, it could just be doing the winter mute, max pain pattern, but
Actually,
Wait, but
do you know how?
delta neutral mute? Are you talking about?
This is how you explain to her.
coins only go down mute.
Look at that face.
I can't see the
it either. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
won't
got the
load.
spinning wheel of death, Jackus.
Yeah.
What? You cannot see the screen?
No.
No.
What?
Yeah, winter nuke. That's
Let me try it
Winter
again.
mute. Always trading some of the highest volume coins. Always delta neutral, but the coins only go down.
yeah, that's real, man. That meme right there. That's real.
No, you know what else is real? This is real. It's not the first since 2022, but we had one in March this year.
What's the date for it?
I don't know. Let me
The
see.
14th. Yeah, I think that's
The
probably
14th.
a good date.
It's the first since March, but they're right there.
Can I do a little fudding, guys?
Sure.
Perfect time.
SPX 69 paired against others. I don't know what to say about this thing. Just, I don't know, man. It just, yuck.
He chose violence today.
Dude, I have nothing else to talk about. And this is like the only, like, I don't know, man. I hate being a fudder because I'm not trying to be. I'm just like, the fact that it ran up above all-time highs this early, like before the rest of the market, it's like bro, it went up to all-time highs before ETH, it's not lagging ETH, it led ETH, and then got listed on Coinbase like up in here as it's breaking down from this trend line. You know, I'm just like, dude, this is oof. You know, I don't know. I don't know. You know, and then I'll pair it against like, let's look at it. Let me even look at it against ETH. Like, bro, I just like every single chart. I'm like, somebody committed crime on this thing by getting it to all-time highs too prematurely.
SPX over ETH.
This is SPX over ETH, bro. Like, I genuinely think this does like a full cyclical reset after that Coinbase listing, like against ETH.
Mm-hmm.
Like, terrible. And then I'll put this up against like, let's just do others. You know, again, like deviated this range in the most textbook fashion back inside the range. And then here it is against Pepe. I think it's doing this fractal on Pepe. Like, I'm genuinely like spooked by it. Not that I hold it, so I'm just fudding for no reason, but I'm just like objectively looking at the chart. Like, man, I don't see how they save this thing, honestly. There was no reason for it to get above all-time highs as early as it did, man. That was so...
But Max,
Yeah.
do you think that people who say there is no chart want some objectivity?
No. No, they do not. And here's the thing. I'll chart it against... Someone said chart it against Andy. I will do that for you if you want. So I think it looks cooked against Andy too, bro. Like, this is against everything ETH. It's not even an Andy thing. Like, it's just everything, man. Like, I'm just looking at this. This is SPX against Andy, man. Like, this thing looks like against everything because it went too high too early, and that was being framed as a bullish thing. But it's like then the Coinbase listing, and we know what happens when things get listed on Binance or Coinbase, right? I'm just like, this thing looks like it's gonna break down, man.
Oh boy, I remember the times when stuff getting listed on Binance would like send everything to Valhalla, and now it's like the cycle top.
Now it's
I'm not even
The
trying to
asset being
like, if
listed.
you hold SPX 6900, like, I'm not trying to FUD you. I'm literally like, you just hit an unbelievable play that led the entire market by months, is showing clear signs of topping against literally everything else in the market. Hit that rotation in a liquid shit coin into something else that hasn't pumped yet. You know, just saying. Not even trying to FUD, just objectively looking at the chart.
What he wants, Neo, Jackus. You and Neo.
What?
Oh, NIO.
Yeah. Wait, is that? Oh, that's the Chinese thing, right? Car company.
No. That's the guy from Matrix, Neo.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Damn, NIO breaking out today.
It
Nice.
does
The
look
Chinese
bad.
Neo.
Bro, actually, it kind of looks good.
Not bad.
This thing?
No, NIO.
He's
Chinese
still
car.
fucking. He's still typing in USDT. He's just so confused. He's like, "What's going on?"
I've been noticing some bid under.
I love it. It's like
What shit coin am I charting? Can someone help me here?
it's like if you were to type QQQ, you also wouldn't type USDT after it, or maybe
Oh, you're
you
talking
would.
about the
but-
stock. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were still talking about crypto. Okay.
Oh my god.
I mean, holy trend line. That's all I have to say. Oh my goodness. Look at that thing.
Take it off log, Max. Take it off log.
Nah.
Yeah,
You're a
take a look.
hater, bro. You're a log hater. I'll
It
never.
looks better off log, honestly. It does.
I'll never oblige. All right,
Bro,
I'll oblige. This looks better off log. I don't think
I
so.
think,
How does
yeah.
this look better than what I just had,
Zoom in a little bit, make it a little bigger. Come on now.
dude? You need to study.
Pull it up. Yeah, it's ready. It looks ready.
Well, dude, it also looked ready here, and here, and here.
Yeah, easily drawn. Like
This doesn't look bad, but I don't know. What do you view it as? Like this is your bottoming range?
Yeah, I mean, I just looked at the chart. I've never traded this before, so. But Jack, you traded this, right?
Yeah, we are in since pretty much the bottom. It's, in my opinion, is going to explode over the next few months to the upside, and it's behaving really nicely, and I like the bottoming structure on it. So yeah, but I do not know if I want to spill the alpha here, so probably not. That's reserved.
I feel like we are seeing a stronger bid on Chinese assets recently. Like Hang Seng has been up, I think, recently. BNB has obviously been strong. BNB just kind of continues a slow grind north, but we talked about that.
Tell me.
What's up?
You always said that I think GCR said that the next bull market comes from China. Imagine if it just isn't into crypto and it's just stock market.
Oh yeah, we'll never pump again. You don't have to worry about that.
I feel like BNB could be getting ready for more serious price discovery soon, but not yet.
BNB looks so damn pumpy.
I think what you meant was 3 drive into the highs, 0 next.
Right, but isn't this like the 10th drive? Wait, what did you use the word? Octuple? Octuple drive into the highs?
Octuple top.
Yeah, octuple top.
Yeah, this is the octuple top. Let's mark it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So septuple top, excuse me. This is the septuple top. And then watch this. Ready? Elliott wave. Right there.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. It can be devastating, Chef, I know. But
CZ
this
is
sound
just
technical
calling
analysis.
CZ is just calling the YouTube headquarters to take down the stream immediately. It's like, I cannot have these guys fudding my coin.
No, it does look good. I mean, it's like it's a tough one to trade, but like if you're just holding spot BNB, it's like it really does feel like we're just doing something like, getting ready to ramp in some degree. Like, I don't know, this.
It's just 17% from 4 digits, by the way. In my opinion, it's just eating out all the cells with diminishing drops each time, and it's ready for a major blowout, in my opinion.
How's it look against ETH? Let's check that out. Ooh. BNB ETH looks to have dipped its toe below the trend line. Do we care?
Reminds me of where everybody thought ETH was dead. Below the trend line.
Yeah. We'll see.
Haven't I discussed this just, how many times by now? CZ gets pardoned by Trump. Then Binance US starts doing business in the US again, takes the market share from Coinbase and Kraken partially to some degree. CZ is the crime godfather of the cycle. Again, BNB starts ripping, alt season begins with it.
Look at BNB Bitcoin here.
But
Damn.
we're never gonna pump again.
Yeah, that's right, Jackus. Now you're learning. I know that's a tough thing to wrap your mind around, but you are correct now. It's we'll never pump again. The octuple top is finished.
Do you know what's my most favorite line
Hmm.
this cycle? One more leg higher and then bear market.
I think
It's
that's
like
my second favorite one. Do you want to know my first? One more sweep of the low.
Yeah. Now the one more leg higher and then bear market. That's basically you saying you are a bear. You want it to go down, but you are hedging yourself with that one leg higher, so that when the market goes and does that, leg higher, which it has done again and again and again, well, on the next leg higher, you can say it again, one leg higher and then bear market. Right? It's a cheat code. Each leg higher, you will say one more leg higher and then bear market. And eventually it will work out. And people will forget that you just said it like tens of thousands times.
Yeah. This is an interesting one. Someone in the chat here, John Doe, BNB paired against Bitcoin and ETH.
Do you need to do it by market cap?
Do I? Is this just the Bitcoin one?
Do you know that BNB on the market cap chart is actually lower than its USD price because BNB keeps on doing the quarterly burns?
It's the opposite of all these other VC scams.
Yes. I like that face, Tommy. You were like, impressive.
Well, I'm just so used to like opening these charts and seeing their market caps being like so much higher than their USD prices. It's like exhausting.
Yeah. Do you know what would be poetic on BTC if like the 110K level makes so much sense, right? But imagine if we just did a double bottom here. Like that that would be so poetic. You could meme around it so much. Everyone getting front run, but at the same time panic scared, and you would be like, babe, please stop longing. It's not going up. Double bottom. Just like literally, like maybe even front run the monthly low right now. Just be like, like 100, like literally 112K. The low is like 111, 950 or something.
Well, this is BNB paired against Bitcoin and ETH market cap. Still looks bullish.
Bullish.
What does BNB look like against Sol?
Ooh, that's an old pair, Tommy.
Yeah, the Sam CZ index.
I think that one is going to be tradable. It will be Sol BNB. If you type in Sol BNB, it should be tradable.
Looks awkward.
I mean, it looks floored, for one.
Max, type in Sol BNB.
Isn't that the same chart though?
Vice versa, and it's tradable.
This looks so topped.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It looks like it's about to rip down.
BNB.
It kind of looks like Sol BTC before it broke down, doesn't it?
It does.
Looks very similar. Yep. Yep.
Well, I think it doesn't tell much about Sol, or not as much, but more about BNB.
Yeah.
Well, that makes you believe indeed. What do you guys think of cake?
I love cake. What do you mean?
Which one? Fruit? Fruit cake? Chocolate cake?
It's a very mean way to describe most of crypto Twitter, Jackus.
But what about the pancake?
Pancake swap.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I cannot say I like the chart.
No, I can't say I do either.
Cake chart?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like beta to BNB. Or should be.
That's an interesting chart.
I mean, pretty much like, what are the highest volume markets on Binance Spot other than FD/USD pairings, of course? If you know, you know.
FDUSD.
Yeah, I'm on Binance's spot markets right now. What do you think the top two are?
Like in terms of volume?
Yeah, like what pairs are the two highest volume?
Well, should be BTC and ETH.
Paired against?
Well, FDUSD.
Yeah. In fact, pretty much every single Binance spot market ahead of Tether, you have FD/USD pairs.
Interesting.
That's funny. Except for Link, for some reason.
Are you laughing?
I am. You think this is a game? You think this is a joke? Prime in the order books?
Well, when I look at the 20... Wait. Oh yeah, it combines the...
I saw Conflux got a pump recently.
Oh, that's an
Thought of you, Jackus.
Oh, once again?
Conflux, CFX.
Yeah. What about it?
Something about digital yuan.
Interesting.
It's getting faded, but ghosts of 2023.
Mm-hmm. The Chinese Matic.
The Chinese Matic.
It's actually looking pretty decent. I won't even lie.
Nah, that shit's coming back down, bro.
It's not. It's pumping.
That's coming straight back down.
Max, you have to turn off log, bro. It doesn't look like that. There.
Looks just as bad, bro.
It reminds me of FTM a little bit.
No, you know what it reminds me of? Fetch in 2022.
Yeah, study that.
Yeah, that's so much like at Fetch in 2022. Actually, it looks pretty decent.
This chart is insane. Let me show you something, though. Oh. Interesting.
Our cut Our September cut percentage is down to 71 on Fed Watch.
On Polymarket, it went even lower.
Yeah, I know, because it was 70 on Polymarket like yesterday, but it was 80 on Fed Watch, and now they're both down like 10%.
Zero.
There is no cut. I love you.
There is no cut. I hate you.
Tommy, you should have just bet no cut on Polymarket like 2 weeks ago.
I know. I'm kind of tempted to gamble on some. I'm not going to say it, but
Tommy,
I'm not going to say it.
mysterious.
Some TLB puts.
No. Like I kind of feel like if Bitcoin's going to trade into this 112 low, we could wick to like 105 or something like that. And I think it will be bought back very quickly, ultimately. But just looking at the Bitcoin chart right now,
I think you just can't. Yeah, exactly where Max has that. Like 108, 108, 109. I don't think you can't lose it. Can't do it. If you do, you're going to like 100 quick, in my opinion.
I got seriously interested in CFX. Not maybe right now, but like in the near future.
let's see what is
Oh,
the options wizard calculator from Deribit is like the most dangerous thing ever.
the moon math.
Yeah, the moon math.
Yeah.
God, Bitcoin options just like there's no juice to them. It's really quite annoying.
I mean, we've got some fat liquidation levels right below us. Those are going to get hit, man. Like, there's just no way that they don't take out this low. It's right there.
No, but it would be poetic if we just double bottomed here. I would be memeing about it all day. Like, oh, you wanted 110K? Well, guess what? Double bottom.
If you get 110K, you're
Oh.
getting like 105.
I still remember April. Everyone was like, we do need to hit 74K retest of March 2024.
Ooh, that's
Then we just front run it and just ran to new highs.
that's real nice right there.
Yeah, I think your worst case is like 109.
But you haven't had those liquidation dots yet.
No. So when these lines get hit, I'll show you what it look like. We'll get some juicy dots right down there.
Mhm.
Also, my liquidation script is the best, literally, in the history of liquidation scripts, and I'm not shy about that.
Mhm.
There is no second best to it. There's only mine.
I don't read script. Script reads me.
So,
I don't know what to say back to that, but I'm happy you said it. I don't
Wait,
know
you
why.
know what it's from though, right?
No clue.
We watched the movie together.
What movie?
Tropic Thunder.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's that scene where Robert Downey Jr. like accidentally breaks character.
Yeah.
what a film.
I know.
Dude, how about the fact that they had him in blackface the entire movie? And everyone was just cool with it.
Yeah.
So romantic, yeah. No, it's kind of funny. It's like the type of movie that if you watch it with your boys, you're like, wow, this is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. But if you watch it like with your wife or your girlfriend, you're like, yeah, she's probably not gonna find this as funny as I do.
You just can't laugh at the things you'd want to laugh at. Yeah. You know what another good one with the boys is, Tommy?
What?
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, that's a great one.
Great.
What? Wait, what did I hear?
Hot tub time machine, Jackus.
That's
That
a good one.
sounds like something from an adult movies.
You're sick, Jackus. You're sick.
He said hot tub.
Yeah, hot tub.
You'll
Yeah.
have to excuse Chef. He's from Czech. You know, he's like, this is it down here. Like, just a little whoop, and then we're up. Some liquidation bubbles.
I don't know, Max. It kind of gives me like super aggressive liquidity run coming into V recovery type of vibes.
Okay, Bearlax. You know what?
Oh, come on.
Relax.
Bearlax.
I mean, let's look at the 2017 cycle, right?
Why?
Because I feel like there are some similarities with the current Bitcoin structure. There always have been to the current cycle.
Look at these. We got two. We're going to 109. Taking out these pointed controls, then we're good. Or we're coming down to this one.
Or zero.
Or zero. Yeah, best I can do is zero.
Like people, you know, be like 20K Bitcoin. Like, all right. Yeah, it seems you studied like, you know, miner revenue, you know, you studied ETS and stuff like that. Sure, 20K is coming. Sure. Price can definitely trade down below there. Are you looking for the equal lows at $150?
Yeah, the interbanking algorithm is telling me that.
Price
yeah.
delivery algorithm.
Oh,
Come on.
excuse me.
Be
Yeah.
clear.
All right, Tommy, I'm back in 2017. What do you want to talk about?
That sharp dip right before the parabola.
Here.
Not that one.
The next
Here.
one.
Yeah, that one.
And the high sweep. Oh man.
Equal lows.
It even had the high sweep too. You're right, Tucker.
High sweep, bro. Look at that. We're up there. Up. Left.
This to me is like the best explanation too for kind of how Sol Bitcoin would get nuked over the next few weeks. Because I'm really not a Sol Bitcoin bull. I'm somewhat bullish on Sol if certain structures align and I got a nice long on it from a good entry. But yeah.
And I got a good entry on it.
I could kind of see this playing out like an aggressive Bitcoin dump into a parabola, shake out some of these treasury company leverage, like this nasty leverage that everybody is complaining about. Clearly, there's some supply weighing on the market. And then you just go full bull and you crush the Bitcoin pair into capitulation through a price appreciation rather than downside.
How much time was left after that low was set, Max, in 2017?
Is this really what we're expecting here, guys?
It's just an idea. I don't like the idea of Bitcoin coming into this low. Or if we can double bottom, but if we sweep it, sweep's not a sweep.
Well, also low key on the right, it kind of looks like 25K. Maybe.
Let's see. We don't have to take your word for it. Let's look at it.
No, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You're talking about this?
Yeah, maybe not quite as much as I had originally
Here,
thought.
let me help you out here.
Yeah, we just didn't. Yeah, it was more a sweep. It didn't hang out up there, but
This is what you're talking about.
it's either this or it's Tommy's scenario. Either we just go low vol sideways for like a week and then you just bid that, or we're going to nuke to like 100K.
Kind of feel like that's what we're going to get.
What, this or 100K?
100K. Maybe not quite 100K because, you know, Bitcoin volatility doesn't exist anymore apparently, but
We hedging into Powell, Tommy?
Say it again.
We hedging into Powell?
I mean, I think the buyback will be quick, but it could be.
I mean, at 12.
I may or may not have an ETH short running.
I mean, the drop from like 112 to 100 is no joke.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, Tommy. So
Don't blame me. Blame the market.
you are the market, Tommy.
Blame Tommy.
I blame Tommy.
Put it on me.
Definitely blame Tommy.
Whenever Tommy whenever Tommy brings back Parallax, everything just goes to shit. So this is not what I want to do here today.
How everyone has a bearish nickname. Bermitis, Barelax.
Parallax is killer, though. I love that one.
Yeah.
Prometheus makes me laugh. I really like that one, too.
We got Bear Grid.
How about Bearmox?
You do for Max.
Bearmox definitely showed up today on SPX.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am bearish on that chart. But I'm more bearish on that chart publicly because I'm just bored and I'm like, you know what? I'd rather have a bunch of like meme coin holders mad at me than no action, which is weird for me because normally I'm like, leave me alone. But I'm so bored right now. I'll take anything.
Arrakis is good.
But also,
So
what
that's
happens when SPX actually hits 6,900? Then what happens? Does the meme become irrelevant? Why is an anime girl their picture? I don't get it.
You wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it.
I actually would not get it. Where did the girl come from?
I don't know. Nobody knows.
I'll be honest. The reason I knew SPX 6,900 would get to $1 billion is because they raid really hard. Like that is a cult. I will give them credit for that. I think the meme is really just like not very good, but they raided hard. They were a cult, and I knew that mindshare eventually would. You know, the fact that they kept that mindshare going, whereas like other meme coins from 2023 ETH summer didn't really have that. You know, I knew SPX 6,900 would go to $1 billion. I just had to sell 1 or 2 months too early, of course. People get very upset though if you insult the quality of the meme, as the comments have shown me.
For sure.
You wouldn't
The
get
meme,
it.
the meme is only as good as its price.
Exactly. Oh, I get it. It's not the S&P 500. It's 6,900, and that's really funny.
So funny.
There you go, Max. We'll take that.
Gonna go backwards. That's how high it's gonna go. We're going back in time. Remember, we wanted that level.
Oh, of course. I wanted 19, I think. Or maybe 21.
Now Parallax wants this level. Leave him sidelined. Send his Kibshi higher, leaving him wrong but making money.
We'll know pretty quickly if we're going to do that.
Yes. I mean,
Like-
it probably happened because of Jackson Hole.
Yeah, like if we are still sitting at like 112 on Saturday, I think we're good.
You know what could happen is we get a surprise rate cut, 50 basis points. Hawkish
No
forward
chance of that.
guidance, market nukes and then rips.
Dude, there is literally no chance we're getting 50 basis points. No chance.
I'm just a speculator.
Are you going to bet on that, Tommy?
I'll probably just buy. I just bought some like VIX calls for the end of the month. Nothing too crazy. But good convexity if we do get a move like that, because it's going to happen quickly.
That's too long, Max.
You wouldn't get it. I would be miserable on this show. Like, I would be insufferable to listen to if this happened. Beyond.
What if Powell wears a red tie?
What if he gets up there and just goes, I'm sick of Trump. I'm hiking by 75 basis points. And then someone goes, Powell, will there be pain? And he goes, even worse.
40K.
Yeah.
40K.
40K.
Do you know what would happen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Purdue. So what do you guys think about Kanye coin? Are we buying?
I'm the top holder. I sniped it, so I'm the top holder actually. Yeah.
Oh,
it's great. Good for me.
I thought he dropped like 4 coins already.
Yeah.
You know, my first thought when I saw Yeezy drop was to look to see if I could find base Yeezy at like dirt cheap prices. Try and front run the crowd, the inevitable base version of the coin. And they launched like 5 or 6 of them. None of them got above like 10K market cap. So I'm glad I didn't throw any money into a furnace.
Not a bad strategy.
I didn't even know that he launched something like that went completely behind me. And I don't think the market even cares. I think, you know, since Melania, celebrity coins are basically done.
Thank God for that. I mean, to me, it was kind of like the market's rejection of that kind of coin. There was a little bit of on-chain drainage just naturally because people can't help themselves, but
people will always jump at the opportunity to get their money stolen from them in crypto. They cannot help it.
Please take my money and shut up.
Like, ooh, this rapper just dropped a meme coin. Like, ooh, what could go wrong? And they just shove all of their money into it, and then they get rugged.
Wait, so what's the market cap of it?
Dude, it hit $2 billion last night. I think $3 billion actually.
It did, but like 95% of the supply was team owned, so I don't think like that much money was actually extracted.
It had 140 mil in volume when I looked at it.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I was impressed that Hyperliquid listed it on perps within like 2 hours.
Yeah, just as quick as a bunch of idiots cannot wait to get their money stolen, greedy exchanges cannot wait to just churn volume and trading fees off of it. It's a cycle.
What's the ticker?
YZY, I think.
How? YZY?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Jackus, did you not know he launched a coin?
I didn't.
Gotta love it. Never change crypto.
Oh yeah, now I see it. There was like a 1 hour candle up there. So
we are not losing our 2025 value area high, guys. That is not happening. We are not losing it.
There has been like zero volume. It basically started to trade at 1.8 billion. It makes 0 sense. And yeah.
Guys, we are not losing this level. There is no. We're not losing this level right here.
You ever just like hear your cat meow in the background and look around and have no idea where they're at?
Yeah, every day.
The most random place that they're sleeping.
Every day. Yeah.
Butters is around here somewhere. I for the life of me, I don't know where.
Dude, I had to pull on my cat's tail this morning. I felt terrible.
Why?
I was in the shower and I laid out like some multivitamins that I just take every morning. And I like look up from the shower and the cat's like he's facing away from me, like playing with the pills, and it looked like he was about to eat one. So I like scurried out of the shower and just like grabbed the first thing I could, which was his tail, and just yanked him off the counter. Felt terrible. But I was like, if this cat eats this multivitamin, I don't know what's about to happen. So
Saved his life.
he was not happy with me.
Funny story about kind of something similar that happened this weekend, Max. We were dog sitting for a friend. So this was kind of Butter's like first chance to spend that much time around another animal. And the dog was very anxious, like very skittish, really nice dog, but very, very skittish. And it would take these like anxiety melatonin pills. And Butters is just like, he's like one of those cats that can't help himself. He's going to eat almost like everything in his path. And my wife tasked me with with making sure that he didn't eat the melatonin pill, which was disguised as a treat. But unfortunately, I thought the pill was located somewhere other than it was. And Butters did end up eating the melatonin pill. And he's just like mellowed out pretty much the entire weekend. Just quiet, kept to himself. But I'm sure for an animal of that size, it was probably like he just got really high.
For sure.
Probably. He was probably having a great time just chilling. He's like, I feel great.
Have you guys ever given him catnip?
No, we have not. We might have tried, but
Because don't they get baked on it?
I think it's like, yeah. Zoff for cats.
We got them these like ropes that have like catnip scent on it, I think, or something like that, and they love them. But I don't know if there's actual catnip in it or not.
Jesus.
Dude.
So where is Hype going to be a bid? Asking for a purr holder. Me.
For a purr. Yeah.
Have you heard of it?
37.
You know it?
Give me 38, 37.
Do you think something I've kind of been like asking myself, is Hype going to trade like Robinhood kind of?
That's an interesting thought. I would love that.
Because I've been kind of comparing it to all these different L1s, but maybe it's more appropriate to compare it to Robinhood.
Do you think that Hype goes sub $30, or do you think the bottom should be more or less in?
I think it can hit $30. I think like anything below that is going to get bought up really quickly. I've kind of been waiting for $30 for a few weeks now, but it's just been like very defiant. Obviously, it has the buybacks. It did the same thing at the beginning of last year. I mean, I remember knowing that that was distribution, and it broke down. I don't think you're going to get like a full reset in the same way that it did at the beginning of the year, but like I remember Hyperliquid has a way of just kind of hanging up there because of the buybacks.
I do think that if Hype were to hit $30, then I think, for example, Sol would be trading at like $135.
That would be nuts.
That would be bad.
So I don't think Hype can go down there to 30, and rather think it's gonna get bought here, or Sol goes down there.
If Sol goes down there, I mean, it's just going to underperform for probably the rest of the year.
doesn't look terrible.
Part of me wonders if Sol is just going to have like a cycle completely on its own because of the memes, because of the crime. I am a believer that eventually we'll have UBI, whether I agree with it or not. I think that will contribute to meme coins doing well.
Yeah.
Something I ask myself.
I'm just trying to think of the dystopian world in which people get UBI credited to their,
And some wallets.
They just, instead of buying food, they just go and directly gamble that away.
You know it's going to happen.
Not the outcome socialists expected.
Oh, you know it's going to happen too.
Yeah, of course it's gonna happen, man. And then they'll be like, "Sorry, you know what? I just gambled my money away. I need more, please." Please tax the people who are creating value and give me more money so that I can gamble it again.
Tommy, I think there's a chance hype could be bottomed.
Yeah, I mean it definitely could be.
It's bottomed on these TD 10s past 2 times. So see. I built a custom script that instead of for TD sequential, instead of just stopping at 9, mine goes to 17.
The new rule.
Is that VWAP like right at 30 max?
This is at 29.85. Tommy, relax, okay? Just relax.
Observing.
Observing.
As a per bag holder. Observing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love that little thing right there. That's ugly.
Yeah, that's a lot of gap.
It's a big gap. Okay, well, it's over. So there we go.
We were
All right,
so
guys.
back last week, and now it's once again so over. This is going to be just like the last 2 or 3 times Pal spoke, where we de-risked into it, we sell off after, and we bottom at like the end of the week or on the next Monday. Like that, I feel like that's exactly what we've done the last 2 times Pal spoke.
We will never pump again.
I just love optimistic monks.
We will never pump again.
We will pump extremely hard after this dump. That is my bold prediction. What does that mean
I've
for you?
added BTC FDUSD pair to my watch list. I already see one crime on the chart.
You see one crime on the chart?
On the FDUSD.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you look at FDUSD price, it's been like slowly, very, very slowly gravitating lower over the last year. But we won't discuss these things. We won't discuss them.
Does this trend line matter?
Yeah, it's over. You said it yourself, sell everything.
No, I didn't say it's over. I said we'll never pump again. It's way different.
Are you on
Okay.
log?
No, I'm on linear. No, I'm on linear.
All right.
Tucker's like, are you relapsing on log mode, Max? We've been over this.
Hold on. What is that trend line?
It's on linear, brother.
What are you waffling about? Hold on. Oh yeah, it's not great. It's not a great sign. Don't love that.
Would you guys buy DJT?
No.
No, bro.
Would I or did I? So the answer to both is probably the same. I mean, it actually does not look that bad. This actually doesn't look that bad.
I think it's gonna pump so much.
Why does it look like Pepe?
What?
It kind of like this last the last few months on it kind of looked like this current structure on Pepe, man.
Is Trump buying
Trump
Pepe?
coin? You're talking about Trump coin?
Look at DJT. Tell me since the election it doesn't look like Pepe.
This thing?
Yeah.
Dude.
No, I see what you mean, Tommy. I see what you mean.
I mean, a little bit as of recent, like these highs. Yeah.
Would you buy DJT or would you buy Trump coin? If you were to choose.
DJT. I think Trump is going to zero. Not literally, but like it's basically just the SHIB fractal from 2021.
You have that fractal on so many things.
SHIB?
Yes.
The downtrend part, not the uptrend part.
Oh, yeah.
I've had the SHIB downtrend on Trump since like March. That's why I knew it would pump.
Wait, are you saying JT looks like Pepe?
A little bit since the election.
But Trump coin looks like DJT. It's literally the same since the launch.
That's crazy that our president has his own shitcoin and NASDAQ ticker. That's just.
It still doesn't pump.
Do we finally see Trump like capitulate and bottom?
Okay.
It kind of looks like a good short.
I'm actually going to ask you a question here. Like, I actually want to, like, we're going to look at this. I want you.
Oh, no.
I want to know what you're like when you look at this chart. Are you like this is generational? Like
This is generational.
like this is just generational, man. Like you're looking at this being like, yes, absolutely, like absolutely, this is the spot to make that swap. That's what you're looking at. I mean, you're just tired, Max. Okay. I'm tired too, boss. I get it.
Too much.
Yeah. All right. Tommy, take us out. That's it. We're done.
I get around, guys.
Yeah. Take us out, Tommy.
All right, guys. That concludes today's episode of Market Check. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. Tomorrow we've got Jackson Hole. So we'll see we'll see how Powell finds a new way to be a turn in the punch bowl this time. I'm sure we'll get some angry Donald Trump tweets over the next 48 hours as well. We'll see what we get though. Anyway, Market Check will be back tomorrow morning for our final episode of the week. If you enjoyed today's show, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. But yeah, we are usually live, our typical start time around 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today we ran a bit of an impromptu show, so we hope that you guys enjoyed the extra content this week on a very important week, right? But we've also launched some brand new products as well. I definitely think you guys should check out, especially the Volume Fusion Pro Discord that we've been talking about recently. Max has tweeted about it because Bitcoin has tweeted about it. If you guys aren't in there, you're missing out. You're missing out on alpha. I mean, the algorithm has caught some really nice shorts this week. I believe they're still holding them. So if you are looking for some signal, some clarity throughout all this noise, definitely check out that Discord, guys. Sign up through our ref link on Blowfin. You'll be able to access some of these trading strategies. But if you're looking for an edge on chain, which I will keep saying is headed towards ETH, I think yesterday's whole debacle, maybe not a debacle, but what would you call it? Kanye launching a token. just signals to me further that we're only going to see more and more on-chain liquidity shift over to Ethereum here. If you're looking for an edge in those markets, or even on Sol, we just launched our brand new DGen tab on the BB terminal. So check that out as well, guys. Yeah, that's it from us. We hope you enjoyed the show today. Going to play a quick commercial for the BB terminal as you head out. But thanks again, as always, for tuning in, guys. We'll be back tomorrow morning for a very important day. But until then, thanks again. Stay safe.
Tired of outdated trading tools, confused charts, dozens of tabs, endless stress? You're not alone. Introducing BB Terminal, your all-in-one command center for crypto trading. Track your portfolio, monitor the markets, stay ahead, all in one place. From chaos to clarity, from struggle to success. BB Terminal.